All right, you beautiful disasters. Let's get brutally honest. Are you ready to stop jerking yourself off with fantasies of who you could be and actually become that motherfucker? Or are you content to keep wallowing in your self-pity, blaming everyone else for your pathetic excuses? Because this ain't a pep talk for the faint of heart. It's a goddamn wake-up call for the warriors, the rebels, the ones who refuse to settle for a life half-lived. I've been there, staring at a blank page, convinced I had nothing worthwhile to say, feeling lost, confused, drowning in a sea of self-doubt, playing small and scared to take a goddamn risk, until the day I looked in the mirror and saw a spineless coward staring back. And that was when I said, enough is enough. I grabbed a pen, ripped my soul open on a piece of paper, and faced the ugly truth, which became the raw, gut-wrenching first step on my path to becoming the unapologetic badass I am today. And now I'm here to light a fire under your ass and drag you kicking and screaming onto that same path. Because self-discovery and growth isn't some fluffy self-help seminar bullshit. It's a brutal, relentless, soul-forging battle that will either break you or make you the strongest version of yourself. Curiosity isn't just for cats. It's the fuel that ignites human potential. Einstein, that crazy-haired genius who gave zero fucks about fitting in, knew that asking the right questions is the key to unlocking the universe, and modern science backs him up by showing how curiosity floods your brain with dopamine, turning learning into a goddamn addiction. So right now, think of that one question that keeps you up at night, the one you're too terrified to even whisper to yourself. Maybe it's about escaping your soul-crushing cubicle, chasing that wild, impossible dream, or finally telling that special someone how you really feel. Write that motherfucker down and ask yourself what's the worst that could happen if you asked this question, and more importantly, what incredible possibilities are you slamming the door on by staying silent? And are you going to keep cowering in fear or finally grow a pair and demand answers? In a world obsessed with fake smiles and filtered realities, being your true, unfiltered self takes balls of steel. Emerson said it best. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. So let's be real. Pretending to be someone you're not is exhausting, like wearing a goddamn straitjacket that suffocates your spirit and kills your potential. And research proves that living out of alignment with your values leads to stress, anxiety, and a deep, gnawing emptiness that no amount of likes or followers can fill. So tear off the mask, burn the script, and let the world see your scars, your quirks, your glorious imperfections, because authenticity isn't just a buzzword. It's your goddamn superpower, and nobody needs another influencer clone or a filtered selfie. It needs your authentic contribution. Discipline isn't about turning into a robotic drone. It's your lifeline between big, sexy dreams and actual gritty action. James Clear nailed it in Atomic Habits. Small, consistent choices, repeated day after day, can make the impossible look like child's play. That's because discipline frees you from the quicksand of procrastination and half-hearted effort. Just like my daily journaling habit, only a few minutes each day, lit the fuse on a perspective-altering transformation. So remember that discipline is liberation, not restriction. And each time you show up, especially when you don't feel like it, you're casting a vote for the future you want to become. If you don't have at least one goal that makes your stomach drop to your toes, guess what? You're playing it way too goddamn safe because Elon Musk doesn't just dream of going to Mars. He builds the fucking rockets to get there, and the only difference between him and you is that he embraces the terror and lets it fuel his ambition while you sit on your ass making excuses. So stop telling yourself you don't have time, because you have the same 24 hours as Beyoncé, and the difference is how you choose to use them. So set the goal, commit like your life depends on it, and remember that the real magic isn't the destination, but the motherfucking transformation you undergo on the journey. Struggle isn't your enemy. It's the forge where your character is tested, refined, and reborn if you're willing, and post-traumatic growth research shows we can come out swinging stronger than before, just like Helen Keller, who stared down the worst life could offer and still became a beacon of hope. So the next time life whacks you in the face with a 2x4, don't cower, stand your ground. Because sometimes the storms you fear are exactly what you need to burst through your self-imposed limits, and no rain means no flowers, motherfucker. I know it hurts, but that pain is forging you into something extraordinary. Life isn't some sanitized fairy tale. It's a raw, beautiful, terrifying ride, from that first spark of curiosity, to the gut check of authenticity, to the relentless grind of discipline, from the terrifying leap into the unknown, to the soul-crushing weight of struggle. This is your one damn shot, and it's slipping through your fingers while you hesitate. So here's your goddamn ultimatum. Ask one fucking scary question, the kind that makes your stomach churn and your palms sweat. Do one small, ballsy thing every single day, showing up even when it hurts to build the future you lust after. Own your goddamn storms, because when life hurls its worst at you, you shouldn't shrink, but lean in, learn, and become more indestructible than ever. You have two choices. Keep hiding behind your pathetic excuses, living a life of quiet desperation, or unleash the goddamn beast within, embrace the glorious chaos, and become the unstoppable force you were born to be. So make your decision, motherfucker, and get out there to make some goddamn magic happen.